How's it going, my dudes? Welcome back to another video. I know I'm a little bit late on the event, but let's just get right into it anyway. So I really like this event. I think it's probably the better event that they have had so far in terms of the storyline. I think the story is really good. I think it's really quite engaging, and I find the characters quite lovable. And as always, the event is not going to be very difficult. I think it's extremely easy. Even for the Advanced Plus, it didn't really feel like an Advanced Plus to me. Let's take a look at one of the runs. In my opinion, I think this boss is actually quite lame. Not only is he easy, but he looks extremely boring. Okay, I know he looks cool, right? But the thing is, he doesn't even move. So it just seems like, I don't know, maybe the developers got a bit lazy for this event. And I mean, yeah, I know he's a golem, okay? But still, some golems can move, right? They can move their limbs, aka the Golem EX. This guy is just standing there. But anyway, I digress. So this is the boss. And I'm not unhappy about this, okay? I'm just saying. But there you go. It's just like about 30 seconds and the boss is down. GG. Now let's take a look at the item exchange. Of course, you can already get this information from the spreadsheet that I shared yesterday, but if you did not yet look at it, here's what you can expect to obtain. 5 3-star Astro Gems, 2 4-star Astro Gems, and 2 5-star Astro Gems. This is huge. As well as the armament that I talked about yesterday. Let's take a look at it again in case you missed that. Now, at max, when the combo reaches 30, for 10 seconds, you add 60% skill damage to all wind units. Like I said before, this is going to be exceptionally good for a Celti skill damage combo team, but you can definitely use this for many other kinds of units. As long as your leader or your main DPS is a wind type, you can just bring along like maybe Kama Itachi or Mew to stack a lot of combos, and this can be quite useful. Okay, moving on, let's take a look at the rest. We have the standard Dreamer's Crest, all the T1 to T4 mats. I would highly advise you to clear out all the T4 and the T1 mats because those are going to be in huge shortage for you, even no matter what stage of the game that you're in. So there is water as well, so you can clear both wind and water. And of course, don't forget your staminates. This is super important. Always make sure that you clear out your event store of staminates. Because trust me, when you're around my level, you're going to use a lot of it just to run kaleidoscopes many times. And of course, when you're done with all of that, you can then move on to mana. I would highly advise you to only clear the EXP if you are really down to that. And of course, if you have continued to grind, you can then buy the rest of the 1 EXP and 3 EXP items. Okay, and then let's take a look at the daily events as well. There's going to be new daily events. Valentine's Fest, you just need to clear battles a few times. I'm actually not sure how many we have to do, but I suspect it's gonna be like 3 times. It's usually 3 times for some reason. And then there is Valentine's Fest activate skills 10 times and Valentine's Fest dash 10 times. So that's gonna be super easy to complete. And after that, you can get 10 Valentine's gifts by clearing all the 3 Valentine's daily quests. And of course, before we forget, we do have a new unit. She is going to be a welfare unit, which means that if you complete the storyline, you're gonna unlock her. So she's the Monster Chef Parfait. Her skill is Hachi's Gruyere. I'm definitely sure I read that wrong. Rushes to the nearest target while slicing and dicing, inflicting light damage on nearby foes. Inflicts more damage on fiends and beasts, which is very similar to what her storyline is. And you restores Parfait's HP when the final blow lands, effect boosted for light units. So the last parenthesis is slightly confusing because you're going to restore her HP, right? But yeah, it says effect boosted for light units. That's because if you are using her as a sub to another unit that is not light, that effect does not actually take place. And then we move on to her leader. While HP for light units is above 80%, plus 35% to attack for that unit, and every 5 times this unit destroys a foe, plus 4% to attack for light units, caps out at 20%, and the first 5 times you actually heal yourself for 3% of your max HP. I'm pretty sure the heal heals everyone in your party, not just yourself. And let's take a look at the rest of the abilities. Take note that at max, these abilities should be twice as powerful. So plus 5% to HP for this unit, it goes up to 10%. While HP for another unit is above 80%, you plus 25% to direct hit damage for that unit. And ability number 2, every 5 times this unit destroys a foe, you add 3% to attack for all other allied units, caps out at 15%. And the third skill, as a main, every 20 times a direct hit is dealt by this unit, plus 2.5% attack to all light units, caps out at 10%, and for the first 5 times, you heal 2% of max HP. Now, I don't really think that this character is exceptionally good, but if you do not have Kira, you can definitely use her in place of Kira for your light Elia SD team. Because we take a look at the skill over here, it does exactly what Kira would normally do. And there you go. So that's it for the events, guys. You're gonna get just a few more beats and that's about it. It's gonna be an event where you just clear out the shop and you don't really want to come back to it anymore, because you're not gonna get beats from doing the daily quest, right? And the boss doesn't even drop anything, not even the event armament. So you have very little incentive to continue grinding more materials, because on one hand, exchanging them for EXP is kind of lame, and on the other hand, you can't even sell them. So that's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this content. This has been free to play, by the way, and as always, I will see you in the next video.